everybody, so I want to show you a quick tip with waving, just how you can use the lines of your arms to kind of give you better waves, you know, and your hands as well, the lines of your hands and your arms when it comes to waving. So basically, if you have a look at this arm here, your arm can be straight. It'd be like your basic straight wave. But now if you bend the arm here, now you've got two different lines going different directions. So if you were like this, or like this, gives you like, you can wave up here and then change the direction of the wave by following these lines. So even from this position here, or even like this, you can have like an L shape, a right angle. Okay, you can wave here. But there's more you can do, because that's pretty basic. If you were to add your hand, like if you look at your hand, you can use this thumb. So now you've not only got this position here, you've got this extra line that you can have coming down. So this actually forms one line here, two lines here, and then you have a third line here, which gives you, you see now you can trace using this thumb line like that. Or you can switch, now you've got this line here. Or you can switch and now you've got this line here. And then you can keep moving these lines around. Boom. Okay. So using this thumb gives you an extra line you can trace with, like that. Or if you were to collapse the wrist like that. Now look. Boom, 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 boom. Switch wrists. Okay. And you can keep switching like wrists. So the more complicated lines I'll give you would be a shape like this. Alright, like you're tutting lines. So you can actually wave from these positions here by tracing them. And I don't mean tracing like with your hands. Or you can do that, but that's more like your finger waves tracing. You can still trace with your actual waves. So like this, you would just come up like this. You're looking at these lines. You see? So now, coming up like that, you can also come down like this too. Like that. Then you can trace this line, this arm here now. So, like this. Like that. Turn. And you can just keep tracing these different lines, okay? Even if you're in a position like this, right, you can also trace up like this, or you can trace down like that. And then same thing, you can just keep following these lines around the body. And you can trace using those lines like that. Alright, so there's some more stuff that I didn't show you, but here's another kind of way of using lines that I wanted to show you, which is going back into like these tutting positions here, like this, okay? Or like this. This way is like one of my favorite positions to use, not just in tutting but waving. So you know how I was telling you to do this type of wave here? How you can kind of trace all of these angles like that. Okay? So using these angles here, you can actually actually wave with them. Alright? These are all good waving angles. Alright? And so here, same thing. You're tracing this line, basically the bottom line, this line here, and the hand line. So the way you're going to trace is with this hand to the left hand. So trace like that. Okay? It looks almost like an S shape. It's almost like an S shape type of wave. Like that. And from there you can keep continuing that kind of motion, but by switching hands. So now you're down here, right? So now you're down here and you want to continue the wave. So what you do is you go like that, alright? So you're using this, now you're using this line here from the other arm. Okay? So up, cross, up, like so. So the full motion would be like so, you know. And even if you're here, leaning forwards, see? Just change your perspective on things a little bit more. And you can continue tracing those lines all around. So another thing I have to show you is the hands. Because you don't have to just trace the arm lines here. You don't have to trace this arm line down across. You can just trace the hand lines by themselves. So that would look like this. Up, up, down, down. So up, up, down, down. And from here you can do this, like hinges or levers, and then you can continue to wave. Boom, 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 boom. So that can just be continuous, and you can just keep sliding up, down, like that. Or the same thing, up, 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 like that, okay? So that's one way you can do it. And if you want, you could even do it like the same thing here. Slide back, boom, boom, boom. Slide, slide. And they're like the ways of using your hand lines. Okay. So that's one other way of doing it. Now your actual fingers and thumbs again. Fingers and thumbs. Like, okay. So, I'll show you one hand first. You can go, the thumb line allows you to go wherever the thumb is pointing. The finger line is obviously where the fingers are pointing. So thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, boom, boom, boom. And in between all of that, you can turn, boom, boom, okay? And also, of course, you can turn this way. You can turn any direction you want really, but down, show you here, you're going to use your thumb with the waves like that, across, up, turn, boom, 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 boom. Okay? And the same applies here. If you're going like this, boom, 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 turn, boom, boom, boom. Alright? Same thing.